different types of roles. First one is single role. Okay. Second one is master role or parent role. Next one is derived role. Next one is composite role. Okay. Single role, master role, derived role, and composite role. What is meant by single role? It is a single role and it contains transactions or records. Both are equal, right? It is a single role and it contains a transactions or records. And it will assign it to a users. Assign it to users, right? This is a single role. What is meant by parent role? It is also a role and it contains we have one word. What is that? Our client is 100 or 200?
200.
200.
200.
Okay. What is the user we have for 200?
1.
For role administration, what is the transaction code? PFCG. PFCG is the transaction for role administration. Okay. Here, click on F4. See here, the naming convention slash and SAP. The naming convention SAP are the standard roles are the standard roles which are already created by my SAP, right? Which are came at the time of installation, right? These are my standard roles. Okay. So, as per SAP suggestion, what SAP suggested here, you are creating a role. Okay. You need to give some role naming conversion, right? The role naming conversion use either with the Z or Y. Okay. Whenever you are going to create a roles, you can use the role naming conversion with Z or Y. Means, for example, I want to create a role. Okay. For basis consultant. Okay. In this role, I want to assign some transactions. What are the transactions? One is SNCK, another one is SGen, SM50, SM51 means basis related transaction codes. I need to provide access to the my basis consultant. Okay, for example, these four transactions, and my role is Z basis underscore role. This is my role name. Okay, or Y basis underscore role. Okay, this is my role naming conversion. SAP already provided standard roles. What are the standard roles? These are the standard roles. The standard roles are naming conversion is SAP underscore. Correct? Those are the standard roles. So, in a real-time scenario, how it will work? In a real-time scenario, whenever you have installed SAP system, for example, this is my SAP system. Okay, whenever you installed SAP system, for example, this is a DEV system. Okay, it's a DEV system. Now, as a security consultant, okay, I want to create a roles for my functional team members. I want to create a roles for my functional team members. First of all, as a security consultant, I don't know what type of roles, what type of authorizations I need to provide to my all functional consultants. Okay, functional consultants and technical consultants. Got my point? As a security consultant, I don't know what type of roles I need to provide to my development team like ABAP team, SD team, MM team, HR team, basis team, correct? So what we'll do is the security consultant will sit with functional team. Okay? The security consultant will sit with functional team and discuss about the roles, discuss about the different roles and authorizations and role naming conventions. Okay, the role naming convention. Who are decided? The role naming convention will be decided by my client, right? Because my client will have some standards. If, for example, user administration, the role, the username should be have some standards. Every user ID should have some standards like first name, first letter, last name, four letters, like that. Okay. Coming to role administration also, my client will have some standards. How the role name should be appears. Okay. It should be start with the Z or Y. Why? Because these are the customizing roles. Means we are creating as per our requirement. Got my point? So my client have some standards. So client will decide the role naming convention for each and every functional module. Client will decide the role naming conversion for each and every functional module. Got my point?
Yeah.
So who can provide what type of access, what type of roles, what type of authorizations I need to create for my development team, functional team. Okay, so the functional team can have an idea about the roles, about the authorizations and all the things. Okay, so what they will do is the functional team will prepare one Excel sheet. Okay, functional team will prepare Excel sheet. In that, they will mention the T codes. They don't know about the authorization objects. Okay, they want some transaction code access. That's it. So they will mention the transaction codes. Okay, based on the each and every functional team. Okay, for example, SAP HR consultant required some T codes, and ABAP consultant required some T codes, and SD also required some T codes. MM also required some T codes, right? So each and every functional team, MM team, SD team, HR team, okay, FI team, and they will mention the transaction codes, what type of transaction codes they required to work, to complete their work. Okay, they will mention in an Excel sheet. That Excel sheet will be provided to the my security consultant, because my security consultant don't know what transaction codes I need to provide to my functional team. And so consultant, whenever the system has been built, whenever first time whenever the users are going to creating, so at that time my functional team, sorry, my security consultant can sit with functional team and discuss with about the T codes and roles. Okay, once my security consultant has received the transaction codes, okay, transaction codes list from each and every functional team. Okay, once he received the list of T codes for each and every functional team, okay, then what will happen? He, the consultant, the security consultant also knows the naming convention of a role for each and every functional module. For example, if you're talking about a MM, okay, the role naming conversion is ZMM underscore material, okay, and ZMM underscore creation, ZMM underscore mm, some any names, okay. These are the material related roles, okay, and each and every role will have a different transactions. For example, see here, in the first role we have a 5 T codes, okay. In second role we have 10 T codes, okay. In the third role we have a 15 T codes, okay. But same T code, it can be repeated in same different roles, okay. Same T code can be repeated in a different roles, okay. There is no condition, there is no condition like that, same T code not repeated in a different roles, okay. There is no condition. Based on the requirement, we can add the T codes to the role. Got my point?
Yeah.
Any doubts here?
Yeah. Difference if we ask difference between role and profile.
Role and profile. Whenever you create a role, okay, we create a role in PFCG transaction. Okay, every role will have some naming conversion like Z basis underscore role. In that role, we will add T codes, right?
Yeah.
Whenever you added a T codes, whenever you added a T codes related authorization objects, T code related authorization objects will appear in the authorization tab. Okay, so each and every object will have a field name, and each and every field will have a field values. Okay, now I want to assign this role to the user. For that, first of all, I need to generate this role. Okay, first of all, I want to generate this role. Whenever you generate a role, okay, one profile will be generated. For each and every role, whenever role has been generated, one profile will be generated. Got it? And every profile will have some naming convention. Okay? If you want, you can provide your own profile naming convention. Otherwise, system will generate a random profile naming convention. Okay? Then once you generate the profile, once you generate the role, then only profile will be generated. Okay? Once you generate a role, then only profile will be generated. Okay? Whenever you are adding this role to the user, where can I add the role to the user?
Roles tab.
In SU01
Roles tab. Yeah.
roles tab. Whenever you added this role in roles tab, we have a profile tab also, right?
Yeah.
In profile tab, what are the profile has been generated at the time of a role generation, that profile will automatically assign. Why? Because internally the role will be linked with the profile. Every role will have a profile. Okay, what are the profile? We know standard profiles,
SAP all, SAP new.
SAP all and SAP new. These are the standard profiles. Correct? Got my point?
Yeah.
So now we'll create a one single role and we'll assign some transactions. Okay, and the role naming conversion like Z basis underscore admin. This is my role name. Okay, Z basis underscore admin. Create a single role. Go to create. This is my PFCG code. Okay, for role administration, what is the transaction? PFCG. Okay, now every role will have some description. Okay, to identify the role. If you see the role name, I cannot understand. Okay. So for description, if you see the description, then I can get an idea. Okay, this is related to so and so team, so and so department, so and so functional module, so and so technical module. Okay, and we'll write some description. This is for basis admin. For basis admin. Okay, this is my in PFCG transaction. In PFCG transaction, what are the tabs are there? One is a description, another one is a menu, another one is authorizations, another one is the user. Okay, we'll discuss later this. Okay, menu, authorization, and users. Okay, so in description here, whenever you are creating a role, okay, for example, here today I created a role. What is that? Z basis underscore admin is my role. Okay. Today I have added some T codes, like 5 T codes I have added. Next, after 10 days, okay, again I got a requirement, add 5 more T codes to my which role? Same role. Z basis underscore admin role. Okay, so whenever you are going to modifications to this role, okay, what we'll do here, here we will mention what we are doing with the data type. Excuse me. Whenever you are doing a modifications in the role, okay, with the date and time, we will maintain the description. For example, today date is 28 0 5, sorry, not 28, 6, right?
6.
6 5 2017. Here, okay, I am creating role. Okay, and for example, tomorrow 06, sorry, 07 05 2017. Tomorrow I am adding some role, right? Adding, okay, what T codes I am adding, like the remaining T codes, okay, SM37, okay, adding 30 SM37 T code, because in this description tab, what are the modifications I am doing with the date and time I need to mention. Why? Because whenever I see the next time, I can came to know, okay, this date, this thing is happened, and this date, these modifications has been happened. These date, these modifications are done. So for that identification purpose, in description, we need to mention this information. Got it? What is the
Yeah,
use
yeah.
of description?
Yeah,
Every
it's
time.
like a comment step.
Yeah, every time, whenever you are doing some modifications in this role, you are adding or deleting or giving, adding some more authorization objects or something, okay, based on the requirement. It's not a mandatory like we created a role one time, so we cannot do any modifications on that. Not like that, okay. Whenever you created role, okay, created, but based on the requirement, we can do the some modifications in that role, correct? As per the requirement, client requirement, we can add some more T codes, we can delete the T codes, we can add some more field values. Okay, today you are given a create access, that is one field value. Tomorrow, if you required, he also required some display access. Okay, then we can provide a display access. We can add display access like that. Okay. This is for description tab. Okay. Now come to menu tab. Now it is asking, what it is asking me?
You must save role first.
First you want to save this role. Okay. The role name should be saved. Now, now we are in which tab?
No.
Menu tab, right? We are in menu tab. In this menu tab, what are the different options are there? Transactions. I can assign the transactions. Add transaction means what? I can assign T codes. Reports. If you have a report name, okay, we can add the report names also. Okay, and other, add other objects. Any other objects we can add it. Okay, we will see this. Authorization default. Insert any authorization default values. Okay, and delete or delete all. Okay, and see here. Copy menus from SAP menu, from other role, from area menu, import from file. Okay, translate node, display documentation. So these are the different options are there. What type of values I need to maintain? What type of values I need to add to this role? So there are different types of values we can add in this menu tab. Okay. First we'll see the transaction. Go to transaction. If I want to add a T codes, okay, go to transaction. Now here I can provide some transactions. What are the transactions I discussed? I want to give some SICK, enter, and the T code description will comes automatically. Got it? And SGen, sorry, not SGen, right? SGen and SM50, SM51. As of now, we will add these four transaction codes. Okay. Now click on assign transactions. Now, what is this? The T code
Take codes. Description.
descriptions, right? Now, go to authorization tab. Now, see, in authorization tab, what are the information are there? Created by, last changed by, profile name, profile text, and change authorization data and expert mode. Correct? So now we will go to the change authorization data. See here, the profile name is empty. Profile text is also empty. Okay. Propose profile name. You can also propose some profile name. Okay. We'll see that. Go to first change authorization data. Now it is asking me again save. Okay. Click on save. So this is my authorizations objects area. This is my authorization objects area. Okay. Expand this and expand this. And here go to utilities and click on technical names on. Okay. Technical names on. Then you can find out the authorization object names. Okay. you can see authorization object names. For that, what we need to do? Go to utilities and click on technical names on. Off means these values will be off. Technical names on. Okay. Now see, this AAAB is a authorization object class. S underscore T code is a authorization object. Okay. BC underscore A is a class name. Okay, class name. And S underscore ADMI underscore FCD is a object name. Okay, expand this and expand this. See here, whenever you added T codes in the menu, we added these T codes where?
The transaction.
In the menu tab, right?
Yeah.
In the menu tab, in the transactions, we added the T codes, correct? So
Yes.
whenever you added the T codes in the menu tab in the transactions, those T codes will be saved into one object automatically. That object name is S underscore T code object. Remember this point. The T codes, whatever the T codes you are added in the menu tab, those T codes will be saved into one object. What is that object name? S underscore T code object.
So any T
What
code
will?
will see in this object.
Yes, means these T codes will comes into S underscore T code object, means whatever T codes you added, those T codes only will come into S underscore T code object.
Yeah.
Got my point?
Okay. This one also object now T hyphen DV 68000100 and TCD.
No, no, this is not an object. These are the objects, S underscore T code objects. Okay? And see here. Now, here, see here, change button is there, right? If you click here, change.
What is this T hyphen DV 68000 and TCD?
Yeah, we'll discuss.
Okay. Okay.
See here, this is ADMI underscore FCD is my object name. And what I told you, every object will have some field names, right? This is my field name, and every field will have some field values, correct? These are the field values, okay? What field value you required, what type of a field value you required, you can select here, okay? We'll see, we'll add one T code SU01, then we are not generating. First of all, not generated. Continue first. We will add one more T code, that is SU01. Okay. Assign, come to authorization, go to change mode, save it. Now expand all. See how many objects are came. Now go to technical names on. Now technical names are came. Correct? If you see in S underscore T code object, first T code, the T codes are added. SU01 also added. Correct?
So it is a basic initial object to check all the T codes, S underscore T code.
What are the T codes you have added? Those will comes into under S underscore T code object.
Okay.
S underscore T code object. Got my point? Now, BC underscore A is a class name. Triple A B is a class name. Okay. Every class will have some authorization objects. Every class will have a authorization objects, different types of authorization objects. Okay. If you click here authorization object, then we can find out the uh, field names and field values. Okay. So we'll see here S underscore user related. Uh, See here S underscore C underscore function. This is object and these are the field names activity and these are the field names. Okay. If you click here, the field contains one value only here. This field contains only one value. What is the field value? Execute. Execute is the field value. Correct? Now here see. If you click on activity, this is my SA underscore user underscore AGR is the object, right? This is my object. S underscore user underscore AGR is my object. In this object, I have a field name activity. What is the field name? ACTVT. This is my field name. Every field name will have some values, right? These are the values. What is the values? Create, change, display, delete. Okay, if you require a change access, if you require a create access, then you can select it. Got my point?
Yeah.
Based on the field values, you can select and you can save here. Okay, then the values will comes here. Okay, 1, 2, 3 I have selected. What is mean by 1, 2, 3? 1 is for create, 2 is for change, 3 is for display. Correct?
No, when we give SU01, automatically this all will not come.
No, automatically will not come. We need to provide the access. Okay?
Because I am
Maybe
taking full transaction code access SU01.
if we want to give full transactions, we need to provide all execute, change, create, because my requirement is, okay, I want to give SU01 display access to one user. I want to give SU01 full access to another user. Then how can I do? Can I create a same role, okay, for both of users, okay? In that same role, can I maintain display and all access? Is it possible?
No.
It's not possible, right? So same T code, if I want to provide two users with different access, not same access,
Another
we
role.
need to create another role. Why? Because in one role, I will give only display accesses. In another role, I will give only create access. In another role, I can give only delete or change access something without creation. Got my point?
Yeah.
So select the field values based on your requirement. Okay, these field values, how can I know my security consultant? So you need to discuss with the functional team, boss, in this transaction these are the accesses are there. For example, SU01, in SU01 these are the options are there, which access I need to provide. Okay, they will tell you for this transaction we need this access. For this transaction we need this access. Okay, based on your requirement, you need to select the field values. Select the field values and click on save. Okay, those field values comes here. Got my point?
What are these colors, sir? Yellow, yellow circle, green again.
See here one, this is one object, s underscore c underscore function is one object. In this object, how many fields are there? Three fields are there. Correct?
Yeah.
Three fields. One is a green, two are the yellow. Means green means what? I have given full access. Means only one field value is there. I have selected that. It means I have given a full access for this field. Correct? Only
Okay.
activity field I have given full access. Okay. If you see the second field name, I have not given anything here. Okay. If I given a star, star means I don't know from and to. So I have given a star. Okay. And see here green came,
Mm.
and here if you go here, and here also if I provided star, then green came. If the three field values are green, ultimately the above object also will be green. Got my point?
Okay.
If all objects, okay, what are the all objects are in this class BC underscore A? These are the objects, right? If all
Yeah.
objects are green, ultimately my class also will be green. Got my point?
Okay.
So these are the symbols. What it means, green means I have maintained all the values. I have given access for all the field values. Okay.
Here the okay. The first one will be blank without any color.
Yes, there is no values we have maintained. If it is yellow means we have maintained some values. Not all field values. We have maintained some field values. Green means we maintain all the field values. What are the field values are contains, okay? We maintain all the field values.
Okay. Now, for example, SU01 we have added, sir. How we will come to know exactly which place we have to give, go for providing activity access.
So you need to check whenever you added a T code. So what object are came extra? Okay. In each and every object, you need to check the field values. Okay. And field values, you need to cross check which field value I need to provide. Which field value I need to provide. Okay. Here s underscore user underscore Asia. Here activity is there. Here I have given create change display. For example, we will try to give only display. Okay. Only display. I have given only display. Okay. And we will see the next object. In each and every activity, what I am trying to give only display access only I am giving. Here see activity, how many field values are there? Automatic by. So see here, create, change, display, lock, delete, all, right? S underscore user. So here I will not give all access. I will give only display access. If you know what field values I need to maintain, okay, then easily I can assign. We need to know what field values need to maintain. That is what we need to know, right? This class is completed. Create, change, display, and delete. There are so many objects will be there. This does not contain any field values. It's a text field. This is completed. What transaction code I have provided here? SC0. If you want, you can provide another transaction code also. Okay. So once I have added, once I have changed, okay, field values based on my requirement. Okay. This red symbol. See here. What is this? Generate. Generate means what I told you previously. After your creation a role, we need to generate a role. Correct?
I need
So
to
click
create.
on this. See here, generate. Okay, there are open authorizations are there. Means still we are not provided the full authorizations to some of the objects. Okay, no problem. Generate it. Now see here, it is automatically taking one profile name. Some naming conversion T underscore something something. T hyphen, sorry. Got my point? If you want, you can provide your own profile name and your own profile description. Otherwise, system will create. Remember this TDV 680002. Okay. Now save it. Now what's happening? The backend, the profile, sorry, the role is generating. Okay. See here, profile was created. Means role has been generated successfully. Okay. Come here, back. Now green tab, right? Now here see, previously it was empty, right? Profile name and profile text, it was empty. Whenever I added the field values, whenever I generated the role in authorization tab and profile will be created. Got my point?
Yeah. Before it was red, this red is changing to green.
Yes, we are maintaining and we are generated the role. So it will comes to red to green once you generated the role. Okay, and go to user. What is user tab? This role, which user ID I need to assign. Okay, we have some users, right? Bala, see here, red user comparison. Okay, and Bala 1, Bala 2. Okay, see, whenever I have added users in user tab, there is one option will be there, user comparison. Okay, what it contains? Tooltip. What is a tooltip?
Compare user master.
Any guess what will happen? Any guess? If you click here, user comparison, then what is happening? User assignment has changed since the last save. Okay, so complete comparison, user complete comparison. Click on complete comparison. Okay, so it is asking me save. I have saved. Okay, now you can see user comparison is the green tab. Then ultimately user tab also green. Got my point? What's happening when you click on user comparison? When you click on user comparison, what are the users you added? Each and every user will have a user master record, correct?
Yeah.
Each and every user ID will have some user master, correct? SU01, user master data. Each and every user will have user master data, right? Address data, roles tab, logon data, all the information will be there for each and every user, correct?
Yeah.
So whenever you click on user comparison, every user master data will be compared. Compare means this role will be added to the user master data. Okay, see here, whenever I clicked on user comparison, now green is added. So now we will go to /OSU decode. Okay, we will go for one user ID, Bala, and go to the display mode, go to the roles tab. Here see, jet basis underscore admin. Role is assigned, right? Are you getting my point? This role is assigned automatically to this user master data, correct?
Yes.
When it is assigning, whenever you click on user comparison, all users user master data has been compared. Means what will happen? This role will be added to each and every user. Where it is adding? In the user master record. In which tab it is adding? In the roles tab it is adding. Whenever you click on user comparison, all the user master data will be compared at once. Compare means this role will be added to all the users in the user master data. Got my point?
Yeah. Yeah. Profile will not be added in the profiles tab.
This is the
Yeah.
profile. TDV68002, right? This is the
Okay.
profile, it has been added. So in SU01, I have not added manually this role. Okay, I have added in the role itself only. In the PFCG, in the user tab, I have added the user ID, and after that I have done user comparison. Whenever you are adding your modification here, some users are added or some users are deleted, then definitely you need to do a user comparison. Otherwise, it won't compare to the user master data. Otherwise, it won't compare the user master data. If it is not compare the user master data, then it will not assign to the users. Got my point?
Okay.
So user comparison is mandatory. Okay. Now come back. So now this role has been created. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you
One
want
doubt.
to, yeah,
Yeah. Can we go to this role screen?
yes.
No, before we saw green, yellow colors.
Sorry.
The initial role creation screen where we have the colors yellow,
Authorization.
green. Yeah. Yeah.
That is an authorization tab. This.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Here expand basis administration. Yeah, user maintenance.
This one.
Now here we are getting that profile name T DV680002. Yeah, so this one we called as the
200,
profile.
right? What is the profile name? This is the profile. Okay, 680002. 680002. But here 200 also is there, right? User master authorization profile. User master user groups. User master maintenance authorizations. Yeah, we can call this is also one of the profile for each and every authorization objects. This is not a profile for this role. Every role will have a profile, right?
Yeah.
So this is not a role profile. These are the authorization object related. See here, every authorization object have a same profile. Correct? Every authorization object.
What is this yellow color here? System authorization is showing in yellow color.
This is a description, standard. Okay. If you want to deactivate, okay, I don't want to provide this access. If you want to deactivate, I can click on deactivate. Once I click on deactivate, it will come into the red color.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to activate again, if I can click on activate. Okay. And
But I'm not getting this yellow color. This one system authorization is written in yellow color.
see, these are the different, like we can say, the description.
Okay.
Okay. These are the descriptions. See here. You need to concentrate on these colors.
Okay.
These colors. Yellow, left side colors. Yellow,
So
green, yellow, green, yellow, green.
yeah, we no need to bother on this TDV68002 number.
No, no. With that
Okay.
number, it's not a, will not do anything with that number. See, in this authorization tab, we need to concentrate on the authorization object and field values. The most important part is field values. What field value I need to select? That is most important here. Because this is the main access, right? We
Okay.
are providing to the user. This is the main access.
Yeah.
So if you click here, if you click here, start, then what will happen? Ultimately, it is changing to the green color. Green color means what? See here,
Full access.
see here, this part, only this part. This part is green color, means this is one user, one authorization object. In this object, I have two fields. What is the fields? Activity and activity group. And activity also we have some field values. Activity group is some field values. Okay. Whenever you given all the field values, it will change it to green color. Once it is changed, then the object also will change it to green color. What are the objects are there? Okay. what are the field names are there in the below of object. Okay, the object will also change it to green color. If you provide full access, if you provide a full field values, if you selected a full field values, okay, if you not selected all the field values, you have selected only some field values, then it will come into the yellow color. Yellow color means what? Symbolically, it is saying you have not maintained all the field values. You have maintained some field values only. Got my point?
Okay.
Whenever I have created a role today. Again tomorrow, I am adding some more field values. I am changing some more field values. Whenever you are doing any modifications, every time you need to generate the profile. That is mandatory. Okay, so the same profile name will be generated automatically. The same profile name. This was generated at the first time, right?
Yeah.
So whenever you are doing some modifications after creation, we need to generate the role. Okay, when you generated a role, already profile has been generated at the first time of a role creation, correct? So the
Yes.
same profile name will be regenerated. It will not take a new profile name. Got my point?
Okay. And now
So
once this
this,
profile is created,
tell me.
now this profile is created T-DEV 68002.
Hmm.
Now if I want to create new user, then directly in the profiles tab, I can give this profile name instead of giving the role name.
You
Now
can
like
provide
this,
you can provide the profile name. See
no
here.
need to give role name, right? Here.
Here what we'll do.
Here we give the profile name T-DEV.
I will I'll delete this.
Okay. This
Profile
I my
already
doubt was
deleted. Profile is generated profile. Assign associated role. See what it is saying.
okay. Until unless we assign this role, the profile will not come.
Got my point?
Yeah. But for new user, sir, new user.
For new user,
Yeah, this one we assign through user comparison.
hmm.
But
See,
for
through PFCG also you can assign, or in SU01 also you can assign. What is my role name? This is my role name, right? I can go to the SU01 and roles tab. Here I can provide enter, then automatically profile will appear.
okay, both has link.
Yes, interlink. Now I've saved. Now if you see the roles tab, right? Now
Yeah.
what we'll do is we will log off from Bala user ID and we will log in again. Bala. Oh, see here, you are not authorized.
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah.
You are not authorized. User does not exist. Means I have only display access only, right? See here, Bala.
Yeah.
Go to display. Now I can see the user master record. Any user master record I can see because I have a display access. Delete also is not there. Copy also is not there. Lock also is not there.
Now, for
Change
example, for
password
me,
also
new
is not
user,
there.
if I am giving this new profile in the roles tab, also the role name will come.
Sorry.
If I am giving this new profile to new user,
Mm-hmm.
in the roles tab also, role name will come.
You need to assign the role, then profile will added.
Okay.
That's what previously we have seen, right? For Bala user master record, I have added the profile. What it is saying, first you need to add the role, then the profile will be added automatically. Role is linked with profile. Profile
Okay.
is not linked with role. Role is linked with profile. Got my point?
Yes, yes.
This is a single role creation. Okay, this is a single role creation, and what are the objects are there, and what are the field names are there, what are the values are there, field values. See here, PFCG, what it is saying, you are not authorized. Why? Because I have selected only 4 T codes, right? SICK, SM, SM50, SM51 and SC01, correct?
Yes.
I have not added any other T codes, correct?
Yeah.
So I cannot execute those apart from those 4 or 5 T codes. Let's say CK. See, this I can access because I have a access. Some section do we have? No, we don't have access. Got my point?
Yeah.
Which user ID is having? One, right? It's not a dialog user. Maybe we have changed this. Okay, no problem. We have SAP star, right? Yes. Slash n S01. No, sorry. BALA and F7. Go to change mode, profiles. I am giving full authorizations. All new, save it. Okay. So now see here, SM37. Now I am able to see. See here in role, download, upload. Okay. See, this is I have created a role. Which one? This is the role. Okay. Give role name and go to role, select upload. Uploading. What it is saying, when uploading roles, all role data is uploading from file into SAP system. Yes, means all role related data will be uploaded. Okay, it is uploading, right? We are doing reverse. Role download will be download. Okay, select in desktop. I am saving this role. Same role name is my file name. Okay, save it. Okay, hello. Now see here. Go to my desktop. This is my role. Correct.
Yeah.
The point means when I can do this role up, download and upload. For example, see, this is my one landscape, okay, and this is my second landscape. So this role is created here, Z role, okay. So this G role I want to access here in this system, okay. Now I cannot transfer because this is one landscape, this is one landscape, these are the two different landscapes. So what I can do here, I can download, and in this system come to roles tab and upload. Got my point? Hmm? Role, download and upload. This will use for whenever you want to upload a role, whenever you want to upload a role from one landscape to another landscape, okay, then we can do this. We can download this role first and I can upload the same role into the another landscape system. Got my point?
Yeah.
Role, download and upload. So this is the single role.
So if you want to send this role to some other client,
Some other,
client, like from development to quality.
yeah, role, transport. Here I can execute. Okay. See, what are the information you want to transport? User assignment and personalization. Both I need to transport. Now, okay. So now it is asking me TR, right? Create your own transport request. Z basis underscore admin. Save it. What is this number? 6, right? Okay. So this is the transport request number. So if I moved transport request number from development to quality, then the transport request number contains a role, right? So the role, see here, green came, means transport request number has been generated successfully. Now, if I move the transport request from one system to another system, automatically the role also will comes. Got my point?
Okay.
Within a landscape, if I want to move a role from one client to another client, I can use a transport. I can use transport. Within different landscapes. For example, different landscape, if I want to move this role one system client to another system client, then I can use the download upload option. Got my point?
Yeah.
If it is the same landscape, I can go for transport. If it is a different landscape, I can go for a download and upload. Got my point?
Yeah.
So this is our single role. Okay. In the next class, we will see the derived roles and composite role creations. Okay. And
Yeah.
tomorrow evening, I will ping you in WhatsApp. Okay.
Okay.
First, I will check the server access, server credentials, and all the things, and I need to copy the dump into the server. Then I will let you know tomorrow, or today or tomorrow morning. I will ping you in WhatsApp group. Okay, and
Yeah.
you three plus two more members will also be joined. Okay,
Yeah.
two
Yeah.
more members also will join. So total 5 members. Okay. You three are ready, okay, right? Tomorrow evening
Yeah. Yeah.
8:30.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so yeah, two more people also will join, and Raghu and Krishna. So you 5 members can start the installation. Okay, I will not
Yeah.
join because at that time I have a class.
Tomorrow we'll have
Okay.
class, same time?
Tomorrow we don't have a class.
Morning. Morning. No
Morning
class.
we don't have a class, but evening prepare for installation.
Yes. Yes.
At least
Okay. Okay.
prepare for at least 1 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, so same information I have passed on to other two guys. Okay. Don't sit idly. Just discuss with your team. Those two guys also completed the installation part. Okay.